this recording I did very late last night. I haven't got a chance to kind of edit it or post it. I was posting loads of stuff last night, so I'm going to get a little bit more active here and just break up the day from trading and things like that. And this is just basically a little showcase into, I've seen loads of people doing these videos and stuff, but this is live. Okay, first of all, there's no replay. I'm faffing about with replays. I only use replay when I'm back testing things, but this is front testing. So this is a simple technique I use, like a market maker. Excuse me. This is like a market maker technique that I'm using to, zone out entries on a 1 minute chart using alternate time frames and other tools to filter out entries. So I'm going to share a little part of my trading plan here, and I hope you get something back from this, and I hope it helps. Moving forward into some of the stuff, may move back onto Discord. I'm not sure yet. Just going to rock with the Telegram stuff, build something up, and expose a bit more of this stuff. But you have to understand, guys, is that trading is almost like a game. You develop edges in this game, and you use them to your advantage. If you give away your edges, then ultimately, I believe that these edges get squashed out and they're not edges anymore. So, just bear that in mind. That's why I don't share a lot of deep stuff. I share good stuff, but I don't share everything. So, this is just an entry technique. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's crack on. Let's press play. This is let's just put this at 2x speed. So we'll just put this a bit faster so we can just talk through this. Okay, so what's happened here is I'm looking for a touch. Okay, first things first is boundary touch on the Overwatch, like we say, and then before we're looking for this divergence coming in, but what I'm looking for is a scoop of liquidity on this peak. Okay, so if we've got a peak on the Overwatch touch, and then a scoop of liquidity like you can see here, I've just labelled it with a white dot, and we're going to enter it with the stop loss just above. I'm going to have to talk a bit quicker here. I'm going to let me just pause this. So, what I'm vented here, stop loss above. It's moved down into profit, moved stop loss into break even or touching profit to cover the fees and things like that. And then we go from there. And then what I've done is moved a sell limit back up to this peak again with the stop loss a bit higher to mitigate any liquidity sweeps, liquidity grabs, and move that. Okay, so what I'm looking at is the R multiple. So the R multiple is going to be inside this little box here. You can see 1.95. If I rewind a little bit, you can see this one is 5.2. I think it was a little bit more than that, a little bit less than that. 4.29, somewhere around there. Okay, so let's carry that on. So that's clear. So just to summarize, moving forward, Overwatch touch first. Just touch there. We're gonna square that peak. We're going to wait for a liquidity grab. You see that liquidity grab already there. So that could have been an entry with the stop loss just above. Come up, another sweep, and down. So I saw that first, and that's why I started recording. Thought I'd do this exercise, and we go. So let's crack on anyway. So quickly speak through this. So we've got a sell limit set here. If that comes up. So I think we're going to just move a stop loss down here, more into profit. So I'm going to let this play so we can see, because this is a live 1 minute chart. There's no replays or anything like this, and I'm just going to show you how you can lock these trades literally back to back. You do have to be switched on though. Okay, so you can see the stop loss moving down into profit here. Probably got at least 1.5 R there, or maybe 2 R. Okay, so stopped out there, look, with a bit of profit. Okay, waiting for this sell limit to get triggered. Pretty much just triggered right on the dot there, as you can see, literally. So that sell limit literally just triggered and I was just looking here to see where the stop loss was placed. Now, I mean, if that isn't on the dot, I don't know what is on the dot. And I'm just checking whether that was triggered or not. And I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that is very, very close. So just waiting here to see what happens. So if we look down here, we can see just a low here. We see that liquidity just swept there and moved up. But I think, yeah, that's pretty much stopped out there. Okay, so stopped out on that one. So as you can see, just seen that. So let's just move forwards and see what's going on. So because that was broken that high, you know, we're dragging on from the Overwatch touches. We've got some divergences forming here. So I'm going to crack on and see if I can catch a short. So just square that high off. Wait for a liquidity sweep. I'm going to look at placing either some sell limits, or like I say, I've got my finger on the trigger around that area, so if it does pop up to that area, touch and then very quickly sweep back down, or even if it's when it's back up there, you can sell some sell stop orders below it, and as it passes back through, it's just going to fall down. So just creating this range here. So it's basically placed a long position here, like just market order, for the reason that that liquidity is just taken that low very quickly. So we can have a stop loss just under here. And all I'm waiting for is this push up. There you go. So the push up to that area, just lock those profits in, break even. So as that's moved up and triggered, I've just set a sell limit here, so it's hedging. It's getting a bit messy on the chart, but as you can see, we've got the entry here and then the short here, so we're running a very small profit, like a spread trade, and then the stop loss is hit in a small amount of profit, and then the short's moving into profit. So as you can see, as it's pushing up here, you could have had a bit more profit. I mean, there's not much profit, but if you're just working with our multiples, you know, things tend to get very interesting. Okay, so we've had some liquidity sweat there. Got a high here. So we've moved the stop loss into profit there, or just a small amount into obviously break even. So we've got the stop loss in profit here, and it's, as you can see, it's moving down back to this level of liquidity. Okay, so swept, started to move down. So here I'm looking to take profit. Stop loss in profit here, so it's just trapped in between these two, so there's no risk on the table. So you know, the ultimate aim of this exercise is just to show the difference. There's no replays. You know, it's very quick decision making. You need to be very quick and understand what you want to do if this happens and that happens. So I'm looking to take a partial TP there because there's you know, liquidity down here, and you know, depending on the mindset, whether it's retail, market making, institutional, etc., you need to know who's where. So at the moment we've got like some profits on the table there. Okay, partial TP has been taken. Got a loss here, had a small profit there, nice profits here. It's got a partial TP there, and then set another one here with the profit, like the actual TP. I know it's getting extended. So let's just speed this up a touch. So basically what I'm looking for here is you know, levels, you know, where price is likely to go to. And I know people talk a lot about this and stuff, but you can see this live in real time, and it's on a 1 minute chart, so it's a bit quicker, so you can speed it up and see it in a short video. But you know, ultimately this is broken structure now. It's gone a bit down. It's come down to the lower level, so it's broke this level where the dot is. It's gone down to collect liquidity here. So what I'm looking at here is to see if this breaks. If it's holding, which it looks like it is, then looking for a move back up, and you're going to see this. You're going to see this play out here. So you can see my crosshair on the low there. Liquidity taken. So looking for that liquidity taken again. Liquidity right there. Getting ready to move back up. Now here I just made a little mistake. I shouldn't have put that stop loss there. But you see me just adjust this now. Place some sell limits. So this moving very quick. Just made a little mistake here, and you're going to see where it is, and it's good to just watch this back and see this mistake. So look at where the stop loss is placed here. Okay, got the stop loss there. So it triggered the sell limit. Sell limit is on and running. This is what I was expecting, this move back up to this area here, getting ready for a potential move down again. So that stop loss there, that's a mistake. So that stop loss should have stayed. So this previous trade that's running, we've already hit profit targets, partial profit targets, moved the stop loss into profit. That should have been just basically where this stop loss level is, or maybe just a bit above, to be honest. I mean, look at this, 6-hour trade. So there you go, there you go. So look at that flipping on the nose, that is. Very close. I'm not having that though. So this one, decided to take that close, stop loss, a little bit of profits there. Very close to stop loss level, if not hit, but you know, I'm gonna rock and roll and keep it rolling. So let's see what happens here. So stop loss in profit there, break even, got the liquidity taken. And then there you go, it's closed. Okay, so now I'm thinking trading panel, let's completely forgot, it's going to be much easier to tidy this up. So you're just seeing inside. I think I'll do this moving forwards as well. So check this out. So we just do a quick tester. This is a little tester run to just see, you can see all the orders. So just put the execution, see the stop loss there, you can see the take profit levels. Okay, close that. Okay, now we're going to mean business. So we set a buy limit here, there, bam, triggered. Didn't trigger on the actual app, so entered manually. Going to be quick here. Let me just pause that. So what I did was I set a buy limit here. Let me just rewind it, just very quick. So what we was waiting for is a sweep. Where that is a sweep of this area. Set a buy limit there, which we did. So set a buy limit here, and then as this gets triggered, didn't even trigger, so I'm going to just open one manually. And I mean, bear in mind this is 4x speed here, so you can see moving into profit, move stop loss into profit there. Much easier doing it like this than posting all the drawings. But you have to understand is when you're doing the drawings and things like that, you're thinking very quickly. You think, right, I need to get that drawing there. I need to label this up. I need to move that into profit, X, Y, Z. It's much easier this way. So be able to do some cool examples with this. Okay, so stop loss moving up again, and then just took it out, as you can see. So as you see, this moved up, took that liquidity. That's why I moved the stop loss into profit. Let's just go over that one more time. So we're going to play this at normal speed. We'll just go over this. So we've entered. Remember, this buy limit should have been our entry, which is like bottom to top. Didn't set the take profit. Should set the take profit just at the top there, but I don't know how to take partial profits on these trades. So we just use the stop loss as exits. So this area is interest. And then what we're looking for is this to take that liquidity from this particular line, this particular level, and then bam. So the cross areas it's taken. Now watch what happens. So stop loss gets moved up. Move stop loss up quick. So right there, the liquidity taken. That was the clear sign. So the candle stopped there. Liquidity is taken. Stop loss moved up a bit more, just to secure the profits. And then we got. So remember, guys, done a video yesterday regarding the Bookmap. When this is integrated, that's just another layer of the cake. Unreal. Okay, all the best.